Hi, good morning. This is a reflection on Lesson 107 of A Course in Miracles that says, Truth will correct all errors in my mind. Truth will correct all errors in my mind. The gist of this lesson is a long one, but it really boils down to it's like a belief flip. So it's like reflecting back on a time when you felt loved and safe. And that's the truth of the feeling that it's the truth of our existence. We are loved, we are safe, everything is just fine. And that's our truth. And this is saying, like, if I see anything other than love and safety, that's my projection out into the world, making that so. And by flipping that, or by understanding that's what I have in me at all times, then I start to see that out in the world. So where I don't see that or don't feel it means that's that's an error. So it says, like, when I feel it, so we tap into that feeling of just being loved and being at peace and safe, then that's gifting that out into the world. Because I see it that way, it's a gift to other people. And the nature of miracles is that when you give a gift, it amplifies it. It doesn't take away from you. It just keeps growing. But it has to start internally inside each of us. That gift of feeling loved, feeling safe. And so if we don't, we usually have to go back and heal something where that original wound began. Because if we don't feel loved, if we haven't felt safe, it's hard to see that out in the world. But it's an error. It's just something we've got to heal. It doesn't talk about this in the lesson, but I think, well, all that's easier said than done if we're dealing with old wounds, right? That we've got to heal. Yeah, I know. He agrees. He's such a bunny. He's like a little bunny cat with his paws. Oh, so, yeah, sometimes, like, when we don't feel loved, this is relevant because I had an interaction recently where somebody wasn't feeling loved, and my heart goes out to them, because then that colors the turnaround in the perception outward. And so it's just so relevant for a lot of us, where we never felt that, or didn't feel it from the primary caregivers in our life, or still aren't feeling it. Maybe we're feeling judged, and when we feel judged, sometimes it's an error of perception, like it's just coming from inside us, like that person's not judging us, but we felt judged in the past, so we carry that forward and think everybody's judging us, so we got to correct the original wound. It's hard, or if they are truly judging us for some reason, it says more about them than it says about us, so it's like when we're present to that in the now, it's all error to be corrected, right? Because we really are made of love and peace and safety and joy. Like, we can have that at any point. So it's like coming to peace and recognizing that, hey, that person's going through something. So what they are directing it at me, it says more about them than it actually says about me. And then sometimes it is also reflecting on the past to say, well, why do I feel judged? If you're taking it on, and then it might point to some old wound to heal from. So it's all error, as the Course in Miracles calls it. They're all errors to be recognized for what they are. So anyway, the truth of everything is that we are loved and we are safe. Yeah. Once we believe it, we share it, and it's a gift to everyone. Okay, that's all I have for that lesson. Yeah, well, you could be more comfortable. Such a bunny. Look at all that fur belly.